Alright, this is going to be the final video because I'm done. I don't have the feeder system that I'm going to put in later on. I'm just going to bring that in later on. I got other stuff I got to do around here right now. But as far as everything's concerned, the construction and everything else is in place. I can hold as many as probably 30 chickens if I wanted to. 15 on each side, I would believe. That would be probably the complete max. But I'm going to come around. Looks like everybody's inside right now. I just opened the door and they all run inside. They think I'm putting something. So, right now, I had these feeders and this water hanging. If you see right there, I had it hanging off of those things. That's what everybody says to do, but you know what? I find that these 4x6 blocks work better. Puts it at the exact right height. And it's just easier to handle. It is. Rather than trying to unhook them or any of that kind of stuff, especially the water. That's probably about 3 gallons of water. When it's full, it's kind of hard to hook. So, got the perch right there. They've been on there before. They'll get up there. That's the Americanas. There's a black copper man. You know, they just all having fun. There's the young rooster. That's him. I know, man. How you doing, fella? He's the friendliest one. He will keep coming back. He's a little skittish, but he keeps coming back. Yeah. And these Americanas, they are skittish. But he's coming back. He wants to come back. Any kind of weird noise. Right now, that's where the nesting room is going to be. I got it kind of blocked off for him. So I'm going to put a little bit more pine shavings in here now. They kind of plowed down and pushed down what I had put in here earlier. But if you look, I got it on top of that linoleum, whatever, that vinyl floor. And it makes it real easy to deal with. So that's them. All 11 of them. Should have 12, but one of the baby black copper marins died like a day after I bought them. I don't know how. She looked just fine. Wasn't nothing wrong looking with her, and all of a sudden just dead. So I guess that's the world of chickens. But these little suckers are all happy. Well, they got a feather over there. Oh, I got a feather. Oh, look at that. Everybody, I want it. I want that feather. Probably think it's a worm. But they happy. Look at them scratching. It's fun watching them do that. Start kicking that stuff up. You put that fresh stuff in there, they go crazy. Look at them. Kicking. Looking. Eating. These suckers will eat you out of house and home, I tell you. They are eaters. Ravenous. So I'll just go ahead and I'm gonna order some little locks and stuff. That'll be a little bit better than that, but you know, I could probably leave that on there forever. It'd be fine. I got the windows up today. It's a hot day for what? Second to last day of November. It's got to be almost 80 degrees right now. It's probably like 75. It just feels hotter. So I got the nesting box done. I gotta put a little, probably a little weather stripping in there, because some of the, if you look real close, you can see kind of a little uneven the way it came out. It kind of racked together when I put the bottom on, but anyway, when you pick it up, that's how to look inside to get the eggs, if they hopefully use them. So I put that one together. I was scrapping stuff and I was worried I was about to run out of wood, so I just put together stuff that I had. Shingles, you know, I didn't feel like cutting them, so they're kind of real thick, you know, but they work. Got the overhang, the lip, so it'll, got a little overhang coming, so the water should fall, hit the shingles, roll off. Got it. Little overhang. That'll probably start falling down a little bit over time, but you know, that's good treated wood there. And everybody gonna say, don't use treated wood, whatever, you know. I'm gonna have so much hay in there, they ain't gonna be coming in contact with the wood. That one's right there. That door's a lot easier. This side's a lot easier to deal with. And I don't have any partitions in it right now because I don't have any chickens on this side. I think I'm gonna wait. I was gonna separate them by the breeds, but I'm not gonna do that right now, at least. I'm gonna just leave those. They're all happy. They're like a family. They've been together. I'd hate to break them up, actually. I will when the rooster starts doing his thing. He's gonna probably, might find a way to put him in his own place, but he's gonna have a little bachelor pad, I guess. But I'm gonna get one more breed. I got the black copper marins and I got the Americanas. So I got the colored eggs, and then I got the dark chocolate eggs. I might get something that lays a white egg. I really don't want to get the leghorns, but I might. They lay a big white egg, so I might get that. That way I'll have really brown. You know what? I might get something that lays a light brown egg. What they call them? They, shoot, my sister got a whole bunch of them. Not the barred rock, but, I don't know. I'll forget their name. I don't care. I'll figure it out. I'm kind of new to the world of chicken, and I'm still figuring out which does which. But some of them look kind of pink, if you ask me. Some of those brown ones, that light brown, they look kind of pink. So if you put them next to dark brown and white and blues, you almost have like a pink colored egg. So that's what I'm going to do. And all of these windows, you know, if you wanted to shut the windows off, all you got to do is really just come and put it down. You can shut them all like that. Everything's buried. I got hardware cloth. I call it screen, I don't know. Hardware cloth is the name, but it's chicken screen. Got that buried out. About, at the shallowest, about 6 inches straight down to about, in the corners, it's about 12 inches over there. Straight down, and then about 16 to 18 inches on a 90 coming straight out. So something would have to dig. You can kind of see the line where I did it. Something would have to dig beyond that line and dig deep to make a burrow to get under there, and I don't see that happening. But I have a plan if it does start to look like that's happening. And I'll put some of this, I got tons of this hog wire, this 4x. whatever, 4x2 square, and I can just attach it and then lay it on the ground even further out if I need to do it even further than what I am. So these are just these simple unhook, and then you let it, oh, it's stuck in the, okay, and then just let the door come down if you need to shut it up, and then you pull it and then hook back onto the screw, and then ba-da-da, and that door will slide down. This on an eyeball coming out right there. So easy enough, easy peasy lemon squeezies. That's the door. That's an easy enough system. Just put a piece of 3/4 inch and then a 2x4, and it makes a little guillotine sleeve. Kind of gets interfered with my little door stops, but I'm gonna replace them and put some little swivel hooks. Oh, there's one more thing I gotta do. I gotta get some hog rings. I let my daughter come out here earlier today. She's off of school because she's sick, but you know, not sick enough to come visit. And she put these little hog rings to kind of, you can see those little right there. I do crab traps, so I use that for my crab traps. So I just use it to kind of hook and tighten up everything. So if you walk on in, you know, these doors, let me step back. I'm going to do it with the doors closed. Step back and look at it from the front on. There's this side where all the birds are right now. And I have this side, it's empty. It'll probably stay empty past spring. I ain't going to put, you know, of course it's winter, and spring's not too far away really if you think of it. Time passes so fast. Wait till spring and I think I'm going to get about another dozen or so more birds. That way I'll have, you know, 20 knots something, you know, 2 dozen. Oh, got a couple more tools I gotta get out of here. Little wire snips, but this is the inside of the side that ain't got nobody in it. And there where everybody is. We got a little perch in here. I put, that's a little yo pond. Man, that stuff, I hate it. I hate yo pond with a passion. It's like the bane of anyone that's got any kind of land. It's the bane of existence. But you know what? They make good dang walking sticks. And now I got a use for them. They make great perches. So that's how that all looks. There's the nesting boxes. I don't have this side blocked off because I don't have nobody in it. Oh, right there. Like that. Yeah, nice and quiet. See, I can open that door and just, that door open, and I could just push it out if I grab it with some kind of garden hoe or something. Even like a squeegee, I don't know. And then I could come in here and do it from this way. If I ever add on to that side and I can't get in from the side, I can always still get in and clean it from the front. So, I like that. They have their little cubby underneath. They can get in out of the weather if they're even on the ground. If they ain't smart enough to go run in the coop, they can get out of the weather. And what I'm gonna do, man, they got some people that got great ideas, and I'm gonna use, you know, everything I've done. I've stolen the ideas off the YouTube, and I'm gonna put that PVC feeding system in here, and then that rain catchment water system. I'm gonna put a barrel in the back, and then I got all the pieces, parts for the little cups that they peck at and water themselves. So I'm gonna put them in here, and I'm gonna string them up. Probably put the water system along the inside wall, and then probably put that feeder. Probably got on the side of the elbow in and then elbow down, and keep the feed toward the back underneath the covered area. It's all covered, but even more so, where they have to go back there and under, you know, way protected from any kind of weather, and they'll eat. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then, you know, I'm gonna put a couple feeders inside the thing like I got now, but they'll have the majority of their food's gonna be outside. So this one's the same thing. I put another little block stop on the bottom right there because I don't want nothing trying to push in. You don't need much, because I put them on the top, and I started pushing on the bottom of this door, and I could push it probably 2 or 3 inches, but some of those animals can squeeze down. If they can push it, they'd have to be working in tandem. But you know, I watch those shows with my daughter, and you know, they show them little penguins getting smart. So you know, I'm figuring raccoons as smart as a penguin. That's a joke. People be calling me. I mean, something. I got penguins up. Put a little screw right there, holding that in there. That's solid. That ain't going nowhere. That ain't going nowhere. They sit on that all day long. I've been watching them. This door's a little all cockeyed because I put the string on there, but it still works just fine, so I ain't worried. As long as it works. And I can come in here. And there it is. From the other side, from the front. I can come in here and deal with them from this way if I had to. That's where they sit down at night. They sit down in there. Alright, these guys, they're young still. They're young. I threw a couple of those leaves in here yesterday, and they kind of picked at it and all that. So. But they got a lot of area in here. Each one of these runs is 6 foot wide by 11.5 deep, almost 12 deep, but I want 11.5 so I could have some drip edge. So I wanted about 3 inches of drip edge on the front and the back. I didn't really need it on the front, I guess, but, you know, it just kind of makes it look right. Kind of protect the boards. Most of this is, well, I'd say half and half, treated, untreated. That's all treated right here. That's treated boards that we've salvaged from my mom and dad's build, their house. They just built the house. I bought these 4x4s, 3 of them. I bought 3 landscape timbers, and I can tell you this, if I had to do it over, I would never use those landscape timbers again. The cheapness of them does not satisfy the aggravation. Because I tell you, none of the cuts from one to the other was the same, and it's aggravating. They work, and now that I got them in, you know, it's great. But it's an aggravation to deal with. So anyway, I got that over there, and I got to deal with that sometime later on down the line. Probably when I put the fence in, I'm gonna repurpose those. So which means I'm gonna probably go through them, pull them away, and then make sure everything's tight. Get some of that stuff that the previous owner of the house, he left those. And they work fine, man. You could put I put 11 small chickens in there. So I'm sure you can handle 11, at least 11 chickens, because they have a good run. It's bigger than what you think. But I'm gonna do something nice with that, and then I'm gonna give that small one away. My partner wants that, so I'm gonna give it to him. I don't need it. This right here, this ain't being done today. I just kind of went by the pavers, and this is maybe right here, I don't know, somewhere else. It's 4 18 by 18 pavers. So I'm gonna make 36 by 36 smokehouse. I mean, I got it right here, but I think I'm gonna move it over a little bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of a pour and kind of set those in the pour, and then I'm gonna make a form on top of them to make a little fire pit, and you know, probably go about 8 foot high. I don't know, 8 foot might be too much. I might go 6 foot high. Yeah, no, 7 foot high. I'm 6'1", 6'2", almost in between 6'1" and 6'2", so I can reach up to about 7 foot. I don't want to make it hard for me to reach. Be able to smoke, you know, the deer meat. I get more deer meat than I can ever deal with. So anyway, I like the smoked sausage. Anyway, that's it. That is the end of the chicken coop for now. All right, I'm done. To the next project, which is going to be an entertainment system inside. I don't like working inside, but it has to be done. Out.